All right, this is my digital portfolio for Intro to Communication. And in this project, I'm going to be talking about 5 terms that I think are really important and comprehensive of what we learned this semester and of the communication discipline in general. So first we have rhetoric, which refers to speaking well and persuasively. It's essentially the logic and the reason behind communication that is aimed to persuade people. So rhetoric is crucial to effective interaction across a lot of contexts, from everyday interactions to formal speeches like political speeches. It plays a role in shaping public opinion, influencing decisions, and promoting understanding. Through the strategic use of rhetorical tools like ethos, pathos, and logos, speakers can increase their credibility, appeal to emotions of the audience, and construct logical arguments that can resonate with the audience. This both creates more impactful communication because it hits the audience and makes them listen a little bit more. And it creates more engagement with the information. The audience actually thinks about the information. In essence, mastering rhetoric and the different strategies involved in it lets people convey their ideas compellingly, and in a way that will get a response, and to adapt their information, their communication methods to meet the needs of the audience they're talking to. Next, we have communication ethics, which are principles and processes that deal with communicating in an ethical way, obviously. And they allow us to communicate in a healthy way and to allow all different types of people to communicate. So communication ethics are fundamental to fostering trust and respect in all kinds of interactions. They are principles, as I said, that ensure that communication is both effective as well as fair and responsible. By adhering to standards of honesty and respect, communicators can avoid misunderstandings and conflicts. Ethical communication promotes inclusivity and consideration as well, allowing diverse voices to be heard. It guards against the manipulation and the exploitation of information, which maintains the honesty and integrity in a communicative space. And it contributes to a more well-informed society. Generally, communication ethics are essential to building and sustaining healthy relationships and communities. So next we have active listening. And active listening is a process of listening that shows the speaker that you're actually absorbing the information with visual and sometimes verbal cues, excuse me. And listening is important because listening is half of communication. You have to be able to properly receive the information being given to you when someone is communicating. So active listening is essential to effective communication, as it is the foundation for understanding and responsiveness in interactions. It involves fully concentrating and responding and remembering what's being said rather than just kind of hearing the words and letting them go in one ear and out the other. By practicing active listening, individuals show respect and interest in the speaker, which helps build trust. This level of engagement not only aids in accurately receiving and interpreting the message, but also lets listeners respond more thoughtfully, more critically. As a result, active listening allows for clearer communication, reduces misunderstandings, and promotes more meaningful and productive conversations. So next up, we have collaborating, which is one of these strategies in the book for conflict resolution. And the book says it involves a high degree of concern for your own self and what you want out of the conflict, and as well as a high concern for the other parties, what they want out of the conflict, and that you're just really invested and you want the best solution possible, excuse me. And generally it's important because good communication skills are really, really valuable for conflict resolution, so it doesn't devolve into an all-out argument. So, resolving conflicts through collaboration is important for building sustainable relationships and fostering a good environment, both personal and professional. Collaborative conflict resolution emphasizes open communication, respect, and effort to understand different perspectives and to find a solution that is acceptable and beneficial to everyone involved. This approach not only diffuses tension, but also transforms conflicts into opportunities for growth and for innovation. By prioritizing conversation and partnerships, collaborators can identify issues, explore their options, and even enhance the group's productivity and their ability to work together. When parties learn to resolve disputes collaboratively, they develop skills and trust that will help them resolve future conflicts even easier, even better. And so this makes collaboration not just a resolution tactic, but a strategy that will bring a team closer together and allow them to work more effectively. So the last term we have is emotional intelligence, which I think is one of the most important skills for every single person to develop and one of the most important terms that we've learned this semester. And basically, it's the ability to regulate and monitor your own feelings, and to think critically about them and not fly off the handle. So, emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in effective communication, enhancing interactions by fostering empathy, self awareness, and regulation of emotions. Individuals with high emotional intelligence are good at recognizing and understanding their own emotions, and they can also understand those of others. And that allows them to respond to communication cues and contexts with in an appropriate way and with empathy. And this capability is important for building strong personal and professional relationships as it allows communicators to navigate social complexities and avoid misunderstandings and conflicts. Additionally, emotional intelligence aids in expressing oneself more clearly and more persuasively. All in all, emotional intelligence enhances communication by deepening connections and facilitating a more profound understanding between individuals. So, yeah, I think these are the terms that really stood out from the glossary terms for me. And they're the ones I've been trying to implement in my own life beyond this class. Here are my sources, and thank you guys so much for listening.